Peace and power. It is Khamsin the Oracle, one whole of Remnants Gathering, aka Weirdo Gang Gang. You already know what it is. You already know what we do. Oh my gosh, my hands are so ashy. Anyway, so I wanted to jump on here and tell you guys about the healing ceremony that I'm going to be leading Sunday. Sunday is going to be a full moon, but also an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. So this is going to be a lot of energy available for us to transmute energy and to shift into the next phase of our experience of creating the life we want to create and not living the life we were given just by being born. You know, lately, I think that a lot of the stuff that I talked about in the past, more and more, lately, I feel like it's been more profound because I feel like it's happening right now. So it's just like being sensitive to triggers, sounds, smells, things, people. It's like we got tentacles or something energetically, and it's just always feeling the environment for something. And sometimes we pick up on something, so with this energy, the way that it's coming in with this awakening that's happening to us, and it's we almost feel bipolar. We almost feel like we just switch up a lot. We can't really hold a vibration as long as we would like to, because we're in and out of so many different emotions and feelings and thoughts throughout the day. I know for me, it's like a radio inside of my brain. So I'm hearing so many different things. So like, which voice do I chime in and accept as beneficial? Or which voice do I say, no, it's no longer serving me, so I'm not going to give attention to this particular thought? So I find myself editing myself a lot. So with all of that happening, and then with each other, and this is Scorpio energy, if I'm not mistaken, the moon will be in Scorpio. So this is that right there is the subconscious, the hidden, the dark side, the fears, the conflicts that we haven't been facing, like all of that is being mirrored back to us to trigger us to do something new, to stop doing the same old thing, expecting a new outcome. That's just the insanity of going through this awakening. And when you're resisting these calls to go higher, right? It just make you feel terrible. You feel like you're stuck in a sunken place and you don't even know where to begin to pull yourself out. For a lot of us, a lot of past life stuff is coming up. Not even just this life trauma, but past life trauma is coming up for a lot of us. And you just, and you'll kind of start to be like, yo, am I crazy? Like, what is going on? Why am I all of a sudden having these thoughts and getting this information? So we're going to be able to use this energy to heal ourselves, but you gotta be able to tap into the astrological alignment to really capitalize on the energy that the planets are already sending to us. So it's kind of just like, it could be raining outside and it could be a million people outside doing different things with that rain. And that's what this energy is coming in and it's like. So what I'm going to be doing is going into the fire with the petitions, and we're going to hold this vibe together. Now, if you get the email newsletters that we send out with all of the updates, go back and read that because I give a lot of details, astrological details based on the stars as well as the Mayan calendar. Gave a lot of information and some details about this. So make sure that you go and check that out if you haven't. And if you're not signed up, just go to remnantsgathering.com and sign up so that you can stay in touch with us to know what's going on next. So now I got that out the way, So what we're going to be doing, this is like a karmic buster. It's like acknowledging that everything that's in my present moment, it is mine in some shape, form, or fashion, and it's what brought me here. There are some things that are no longer serving me, and I'm ready to release them and let them go. However, you got to already be willing and open to receiving something to put in its place. So, like if you are letting go of your past and a lot of the energy used to be in your past, well, that means relationships that was created in that past energy will weaken, and they will not change unless one of you switch your frequencies to be on the same frequency. And so we're being called to this accountability, to have this spiritual enforcement, to have this spiritual immunity that we are creating by not allowing ourselves to get drawn into other people's story and other people's energy. And this could be our children, our spouses, people we work with, friends, family members, all of that. This is for everybody, in the collect. This could be for anybody. And so, we're triggering each other in these ways so that we can go deeper, right? Because a lot of us are like, what's my purpose? What, what is that other thing that I know I'm supposed to be doing something else? And a lot of people waking up and don't want to do what you're doing with your degree anymore. Or, that's happening, and denying yourself to start doing some things to move you in that direction is not going to be what's beneficial for you. It's kind of like betraying your own self. So you'll just perpetuate and reinforce your trauma instead of letting it go. And then what happens is, and then, the archons, they get in the mix, and fear get in the mix. And now it's just like this deep churning where this voice just like, yeah, you're just such a screw up. Like, look at you. You're such a screw up. You can't do shit right. You can't get it right. And when you hear these voices, like, what do you do? What do you do about that? And these are those ancient traumas connected to past lives and also trauma in this life. And it's coming up for us. It's coming up for us more and more and more as we go further in this healing journey. So what we'll be doing is we'll be purifying the energy that you've been in. And so this is not accepting it. But when Baba Torini popped up in the reading, I knew like this, that's so sweet. That's miracle energy with her. Baba Torini is the mother principle of Kali Ma. She's the one that comes and clean up the mess. She's the one that will come and take that fruit that your own actions and beliefs may be created that you no longer want to keep in your reality because it's not serving you to believe those things and be that way anymore. So she'll come and take it away from you, right? And so this is what Baba Torini's energy does. And so, yeah, she takes away those sour fruits, basically, So like this is regeneration. This is it's beautiful for your sour fruit to be an energy that draws forth a force, right, to remove that which no longer serves you, so that you can move into the energy of who you have been cultivating yourself to be. Like that's not just a one jump situation, just one leap and unguided. That's how we've been doing it though. And so it was through me that I really started talking about the dark feminine and the healing that's available with that. That just came to me straight into me from them. And so, ever since, for those of you that have been following us, you see how I have been churning out programs, webinars, lectures, and like everything is like really, really moving people into transformational spaces where these breakthroughs can happen. And I'm just, I'm so grateful to be able to share my gift like this in this way and do this. So yes, that's what we're going to be doing. We will also be using drums just to help with the roots chakra, help get us grounded in Mama Earth. And towards the end, after we have done the petitions for everyone, have libated for our ancestors, and after we do a group chant that we're gonna do together, and we're gonna shift our frequency using the frequency of words, right? So after we have done that, towards the end, I have a very, very powerful secret ingredient that I have been using to cut karmic cords, to be able to cancel even karmic cords, not even just with ex-spouses or boyfriends and girlfriends, but like people that you even are in relationship with now. You must periodically take a bath to cut cords of attachment so that you're not in trauma enmeshment more than being in a relationship with them and learning how to relate with one another. So that's going to be, hey baby, come give me a hug. It's good to see you. I'm doing a video trying to get some work done.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're going to be doing is doing that together so that we can heal for real, y'all. Because a lot of us, we just, I don't know. We know we need to do it, but the ego, and that's why the ego TKO strategy that I've been sharing in the New You Mystery School, we went over that in class, but that's why that was so important to get that, to be able to reverse engineer how we self-fulfill these prophecies, right? And so let's just bring all of that together on this powerful day. Combine all of our energies, our soul's power for something that is beneficial for everybody that's participating. That alone, that's why that quantum jump meditation that we did when in January of this year of 2022, that's why it was so powerful, because of the power of us having this one powerful intention and joining together. Without doing things like this, we don't activate that tribal cooperative magic alchemy unless we're doing things in groups. And so this is why, being in the society that we're in and the way things are set up, this is why, you know, it has not helped us to know how to have functional, healthy relationships and families, because we don't know how to really come together in our heart, and accomplish something. A lot of us got trust issues. A lot of us I'm like, how people go heal? I'm like, I could do group readings and we could have some profound things happen in those readings. Like, y'all already know how it be. But I don't do it because it seems like people got a lot of hangups around what might come up and so what somebody else might see. And that's no way to live all the time, every day, all day. That alone is exhausting to your spiritual self, to the development and the cultivation of this authentic part of you. No wonder you don't have energy to do the spiritual work. That's going to drain you. And then you judge yourself about the areas where you feel inadequate. And that just keeps you in this cycle where the archons is just like, shh, they like Chick-fil-A and they open on Sunday. Come on, let's go eat on your ass all day, every day. Like, this is probably why I'm so funny, because I went through so much stuff to get here. But like, I have a whole several skits on me just doing this alchemy with humor with this shit. So I'm not attacked, so I can communicate this message and it not be heavy. Because it's probably one of the rare times you hearing some true, deep psychological shit, but it don't feel heavy, do it, right? See, that's that alchemy. So being the White Galactic Wizard, it does enable me to do these things. And that's why I want to be able to share it and teach it. So I did not forget what my point was. So my point is, after we do this fire ceremony together, which is so much more than that, but after we do that together, I'm going to give y'all a spiritual bath I have not seen anywhere else that works very, very effectively, and it does not take a whole lot of ingredients. I'm going to break the metaphysics down to you about why it works. But doing this periodically will disconnect you from the karma of past and present sexual partners, and maybe even emotional people you have emotional connections with, right? And so We cannot, it is irresponsible of us to continue on this journey and not upgrade our spiritual hygiene. At this point, it's just being irresponsible, because there are so many ways that we can get this information and knowledge. Y'all don't have to get it through me, you know, but it came to me, and I've been doing this for a few years, and I realized today that I had not shared it. And I was like, wait, no, I did. And they was just like, no, you had not shared that. So I was like, oh, this is finna be epic. Because when y'all hear the metaphysics of why this works, why having this mama energy, this regenerative energy, why it works, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to break that down. And I'm also going to make sure that I have a coupon created for everybody who participates to be able to get some of our products on the site at a discounted rate. So yes, we doing this together. Let's cultivate this energy. I'm dangling plenty of carrots out there for y'all who've been sitting on the fence. You know, it is time for you to do something new. You know, and whoever I'm talking to, you know who I'm talking to. You know, and you know what you feel in your heart. I'm telling you, this is it. So a coupon code, I'm going to share with you this spiritual bath that I have been using. And yeah, and I got a couple of other things, but I'm just going to wait and let's just see what happens when we get there. I don't want to give it all out today. So yes, I'm excited. So just make sure that you click the link. Should be below if you're watching this on YouTube, which is where I'm going to post it. And make sure that you sign up for the newsletter so that you'll know what we got going on before we got it going on. So we got it going on. You feel me? You dig? All right. Yes. So for those of you who are not new, you already know what I'm about to do. For those of you who are new, you might not know, but it's all good because we still go roll. I just made that up. Woo! This, y'all, look. Life don't have to be so heavy all the time. It don't. And I'm proof of that. I do not have any less problems than anyone else in this world. I even might have a few extra. But life is what you make it, right? Yes, it is. Receive this energy. Take that, take that, take that. Yeah. Go do something with that. But if you know what I'm about to say, can you say it with me? Man, your third eye has just been kissed. Peace. Y'all see how ashy my hands is? Ooh, I just focus on the negative sometimes. That's all right. Volcanoes are ashy, but they powerful. Don't forget it.